All right, we are about halfway through the week.
It sounds like I can open the windows and turn the AC off, which would be a nice break for my electric bill.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We're all there right now.
I know, it came like a week ago, and I was like, what?
I know, right? It's comfortable out there, and we're going to have a somewhat cool night tonight with temperatures in the 50s, even some lower 60s. You'll see what we're tracking outside over Boston now. In your headlines, sunshine and storms for tomorrow, then even more storms Thursday, then again for the weekend, but not a washout. But we're also watching Ernesto, and it could have some coastal impacts for us here in southern New England. About the temperature forecast for the next several hours, we'll have mostly clear skies, temperatures in the 70s, dropping into the 60s overnight, and there could be some upper 50s away from the coast. How about noon temperatures with sunny skies at 81 tomorrow? All right, so let's also talk about a little haze to the sky. You might have noticed it a little bit. We're talking about some of the wildfires from the Pacific Northwest and even Canada, the upper level flow pattern, sending some of that smoke in our direction. So don't be surprised tomorrow if you're looking up in the sky and you see a little haze. It might be some of that smoke kind of drifting over portions of New England, and we'll see somewhat of that into Thursday, although we will have some thicker clouds in the area, giving way to a few scattered storms on Thursday. Tomorrow, isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening, more scattered variety Thursday, 78, and partly cloudy Friday, 80, before more wet weather moves in for the weekend. Let me show you that forecast again. Look at the rain chances. I don't think it's going to be a washout. All right, Saturday, about a 20% chance. Rain chances increase later in the day, up to a 60% chance Sunday into Monday. Let's talk about some of this wet weather. For this evening, we'll be just fine. Okay, so open up the windows. Enjoy the cool breezes out there. Tomorrow, a dry start to the day with plenty of sunshine, but mixed in with clouds by the afternoon. We'll watch out for a little impulse of energy to bring in a couple of isolated thunderstorms into the late afternoon and evening, but not a washout tomorrow. Then into Thursday, a dry start, but not so much for a finish there, because we'll likely have a few scattered showers and storms, even some rowdy storms for the islands in the afternoon, and a few more before things start to dry up by 11 o'clock tomorrow evening. So let's talk about the tropics. All right, so this is Tropical Storm Ernesto, the 5 o'clock update. It has sustained winds at 60 miles an hour. It will be a big flood maker for Puerto Rico. Moves to the north as a Category 1 storm over the open waters of the Atlantic, moving over Bermuda going into Friday. There goes Saturday afternoon, still off the coast of southern New England, and that's good news for us. Category 2 storm here. Here's what it's going to do. You'll see the tropical models. Most of these models take the center of the storm away from us. All right, that's great news for us, too. How about these waves, though? Going to be a much different story. Now, the core of these waves will likely stay offshore, well offshore around the center of the storm. We'll go into Sunday. There could be 20-foot waves near the core, the center of the storm, but we're going to see some heightened waves here and surf for our area. So if you're going to be headed to the beach, I want you to understand high threat of rip currents, high surf, likely Friday through the weekend. One of the things that's really helping us out is this cold front. So as we move into the weekend, yes, we have rain because of this cold front. But look what the front does. It deflects this storm away from us and keeps it from moving inland. So overall, it will probably head toward the Canadian Maritimes. We'll just need to watch this front through the weekend, but we really believe it will probably keep Ernesto out to sea and away from the U.S. There's your 10-day forecast, alerting you to some warm weather, but a couple of cooler days. Sunday at 77, 79 degrees. Monday with a 60% chance of showers. Back into the low 80s by Tuesday. Some wet weather still around, and low 80s Wednesday through next Friday.